Welcome. This is CeoTrades, where money works for you. Today, we're looking at two different investment opportunities. People have been asking me, what am I investing in this week? And we thought we would take a look and show you firsthand of where we're looking to invest this week. What our investment is for this week. Number one in crypto is this coin called Suku, S-U-K-U. What is it? What is it all about? And why am I looking to invest in it? So first of all, if we look at the daily chart for the last year since it started, you can see that it started somewhere around 24 cents, and it went up to $1.08 back in March. And then just recently here in September, it went up to $1.02. Now, where is it at right now? It's at 63 cents. Is it going to stay there? Is it going to go back down? Looking at this chart, there's a good chance it will go down. Now, you see this spike right here. This is probably a fluke or something. And it went up all the way to 260. And I told people you could have made, geez, at least 10 times your money from when it started. And that's fabulous. But I didn't make this investment. I know a friend who's invested in this, and he told us it was going to go into the ICO back when it started, but we lost track of it by a few days. And now here we are making a second opportunity. Look at this coin and seeing what's the best entry point. Is this the best entry point right now? Perhaps it is, perhaps it's not, but this is how I would play it. If I had $1,000 to invest in Suku coin, what would I do? I would break it up into parts. Number one is I might put in 20% right here at 64 cents, and wait a day or two and see where it goes. What happened here? When it hit the high of $1.07 back in March, you can see here, and then all of a sudden it just went down, 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 all the way down. Up to where? Up to here. Now, let's see if we can just show you the date. It took up to August 2nd to get from where it was $1.02 all the way to August 2nd, which was around 15 cents. So it went way down, but it was a slow decrease. It didn't decline in one day. And that's a good thing because you're able to get out at many points during that course. Now, as I've told people, my goal is to try and make 20%. 20%. If I make 20%, that's good. But now if it doubles, that's fabulous. It's gone up 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 times, maybe a little bit more than that. Some of these spikes are harder to be able to invest in unless you're sitting at the monitor and ready to make a transactional move. Most people aren't ready to do that. Now you can see here, this is the amount of transactions of the volume, as it is known, that was traded on those particular days. Right now, we're at about 63, 64 cents a coin. And why am I investing in this? Number one is the live Suku price is 63. And if you'd like to trade it, this is where it's available at KuCoin, Gate.io, Bitfinex, Uniswap, Bittrex. There are other crypto exchanges, but these are the main ones where it's being traded. These are the main ones. Citizens Reserve has brought together a team with experience in blockchain, supply chain management, finance, and technology development to build Suku. The team describes Suku to be the link between open finance, traceability, and transparency, and the future of supply chains today. That's very, very useful information. If you want to keep reading more, there's more information on it right now. Let's see. The vote of the people, if you take a look here in CoinMarketCap, this is what people would, let's see here, estimate Suku price for 1031. That's a month away. I believe it's going to go down 10%. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, only according to history. Yep. So your estimate, 57 cents minus 10% of what people are actually thinking that it's going to drop even less than what I predicted. So maybe a 5% drop. There are not enough estimates to calculate the stats. 17 people have voted so far. Before I make a trade, I'm going to research this. What am I going to do to research this? I'm going to find out how many people are trading, what are trades being done on a daily basis, has the price been on a daily basis? Is there any news that's happening in reference to this coin, is there anything that may impact it in a positive or negative way? Yes, there is. I've heard it through the grapevine through a good friend of mine, Blockchain Wayne. Blockchain Wayne informed me that they're going to most probably be traded on Coinbase. And if they go into Coinbase, you bet it's going to go up. I don't know how much. I don't know how far, but I want in. And that's why I say if I had $1,000, I would put at least $200 in, wait another day and see where it's going to go. You probably have a few days, maybe even a few weeks before it goes to Coinbase. I don't know how long. That's always a guess, unless you can hear the actual news before it happens. That would be very powerful as well in order to make the proper investment. Now, as we're looking at Suku, let's see here on KuCoin. Let's jump in and put Suku in here. Where are we? Give me a second. Okay. So as we put Suku in here into KuCoin, now you'll get a more realistic chart of where Suku is in reference to this exchange for KuCoin. The exchange shows that it's been consolidating in the last 2 hours. It's been consolidating, and you can see pretty much it's almost has support at around 54 cents. So it might drop a little bit more, and it will test somewhere in here between in the 50-ish range, mid 50-ish range. I see it holding right here. It has a holding pattern. It's consolidating right there. Will that continue? Let's see a different view. Let's see a 15-minute chart and see if it shows any difference. So you can still see there the consolidation right there, the consolidation right here. It's a little bit lower, but it's still holding in that same path. I will keep looking into this, and as I said, I would make a 20% of my $1,000, which is $200. I would invest it right here and wait another day or two and see what happens. Because if you catch it along the way, if it goes down, then you have a properly balanced investment. If it's on the way up, then you have another chance to go on the way up. It's up to you. Now, let's take a look at a stock that I am looking at in order to make a long-term investment as well. And this one is land. Why am I investing in land? Land is very important. It's owned by Gladstone. And land, as you are aware, is becoming very scarce to own in big amounts. And what has happened? We've heard through the grapevine that Bill Gates and a few other wealthy investors are investing in land. Not only that, we've also heard that there's a lot of testing on crops, and a lot of crops have been destroyed in the last several months, and farmers have been paid and they're confused on what to do with their vegetables, especially lettuce and spinach. There's a lot of news going around. Is it hearsay? Is it truthful? I don't know, but I am willing to take a bet. I originally heard about land back when it was around 17, which I had jumped in and I sold somewhere around 22, somewhere up here. And look where it's at. It went up to 26 and now it's back to 22. So it's consolidating right here. I sold somewhere in here. I made some money and I'm ready to jump back in. This one also, if I had $1,000, I would be ready to invest in. This one I'd say is a hold for the long term, for at least 5-year hold, and $1,000 should be able to be doubled in the next several months, if not year or two. If my research serves me correctly, Gladstone is one of the major holders of land for farming land in the world, if not just the US, because I don't know, I haven't researched the world, that's right. In reference to land in the US, we know that there are a lot of people holding on to land in the US, and Gladstone land is one of those places to hold. Now, let's just take an analysis on land here and see what is it showing right now. You can see here that as we analyze it, analysts are saying to hold this stock for the long term, just like I am. There isn't much being traded right now. 356,000 is nothing to be grateful about. However, it's not terrible. Now, if we look at the volume on the bottom here, you can see, well, the volume is pretty consistent and it's not great amount. You can see it's had a spike on certain days, but very rare. So these are my two picks for today, one in stocks and one in the crypto market. If you're looking to invest, and multiply your money, then you should invest in your knowledge account. Because if you invest in your knowledge account, your money market account is going to grow multiplied. This is CEO Trades, where money works for you. Until tomorrow,